Hello, we are Adrian and Meredith coming to you live from our home in Nashville, Tennessee. We're really happy to be a part of this project, part of this initiative. We feel really passionate about everything that Smokefree Music Cities is working to accomplish. So thank you Smokefree Music Cities and the American Non-Smokers Rights Foundation for sponsoring this video. We really appreciate it. We're going to kick things off with a song. Let's start with Train Spotting.
Okay. All right. Yep. I had a night lacking of wits, shoes on a nighttime in trees. Live large, drink a drunk, give love to the monkey, it only it's vintage gift. Wingman kept blocking the view, riding my bike as I photo you. I'm a martini man, hit it out of my hand, keep it cold till we know you're gonna lose your chivalry. When the calendar comes and the bets are made, remove your history. Chase the trains and I was alright. I had a smoke so hands of the dime. Good deadly rhythm was better than mine. Undeniable game, search for my name. Made the straight for the claim of my bride. Keeping up with the itch jump. On trains where I didn't belong. Use the words as women in the cleaned off slits. And learning how to country or rhyme, you're gonna lose your chivalry. When the calendar comes and the bets are made to remove your history. Chase the trains at night with like alright. Yep. Don't belong to spine kind. When the whiskey's part of the business, ain't it out the whiskey or wine? In and out the whiskey or wine. Ain't it out the whiskey or wine? Ain't it out the whiskey or wine? The audiences this year have been phenomenal inside of my head. Some of the best audiences we've ever had. I would like to take this opportunity and say thank you very much for having us in our favorite smoke-free venue, our living room, except for when we're baking. Then it's not as smoke-free as it normally is.
Are you trying to say that I burn things?
No, I'm saying that I burn things. But it just lofts in from the kitchen over there and into the living room. And it really, you know, all smoking venues, whether it's from baking or cigarette smoke, really haven't been very helpful for the singers in the group. I actually went to an ENT doctor, an ear, nose, and throat doctor once, because I had been singing in smoky bars for too long in my life. And that's what the doctor told me. He said that you actually, the more time that you spend in bars, the more secondhand smoke you're coming into, even though it's really like a workplace kind of environment for musicians. Not many people smoke at the water cooler anymore, at least not since the 50s. But really, this is like a more like a work environment for us. and it's really nice to be able to see the other side of the room sometimes. That's all I had to say about that. I'll think about other things, but I don't want to hurt myself too much right now. Why don't we slow it down a little bit and play a little traveling tune. We've been missing the traveling. It's been one of our favorite things to do, and I love my living room. I picked out the colors myself, but it's just not the same. So. There's no clouds in this night, and the silence is deafening to hear what we find in the rise and the fall. And I've come too late, and I've worn this look before to wrestle with fate. I've seen it all. Was a lie. She was radiant. Now there's nothing that I could elevate to you. She left this world, and I find her every day in the moments between construction cones and the rules that keep me silent. Like misconnections or parts unknown. We blame it on a song we sing in an old Midwestern home. From rags to riches, in the blink of an eye it seems. And reverse the heartache that always finds me. We're headed new heights, but this nose down is in my jeans, and these lights are too bright. Just come a little closer, and I know there's magic in defiance, like the Beatles or Sticks or Stones. We blame it on a song we sing in an old Midwestern home. Keep on spacing out and dreaming from the fear of the unknown. Blame it on a song we sing in an old Midwestern home. I keep on spacing out and dreaming from the fear of the unknown. Blame it on a song we sing in an old Midwestern home. Fourth time's a try. Every single time.
Oh. Well, we wrote that song about where both Adrian and I grew up. And Adrian grew up in Wisconsin, and I grew up in Michigan. And, it's interesting. I am young enough that by the time I turned 21 in the state of Michigan, smoking was already banned in bars. And I never really experienced spending a large amount of time inhaling secondhand smoke. When I moved down to Nashville, I had a really difficult time. The first time I came down here, and Adrian and I were hanging out, and he wanted to take me to the 5 Spot. And at the time, the 5 Spot was smoking, and it was a lot of smoking. And I could maybe last, 30 minutes, even just listening to music in there, let alone trying to play and perform. And
that sounds about right.
I'd have to step out. I'd have a terrible headache, or I'd be coughing the whole next day. And not long after that, the 5 Spot went smoke-free, and it has totally just changed our life here. It's our place that we not only perform, it's our home venue, our home bar that we go to. And, as musicians touring around the whole country, there are times now where we find ourselves in bars that have smoking, and it really changes the whole night. It really makes us feel sick. It basically takes all of our energy and our wind away from our performance. And people, we also have audience members that don't come if we're in a smoking venue. We have a lot of people that opt out of even coming to support the live music. So I can really see the pattern of this, and just as a good business model too, of venues that support this, that for audience and musicians alike, in supporting live music, and smoke-free environments. So it's kind of my personal testimonial.
I remember the first time that we walked into the 5 Spot, which is a music venue in Nashville. And I remember the first time that I could see from one side of the bar to the other. And that was really weird. I don't think I ever saw that before. And it's kind of like all of a sudden are seeing color for the first time. It's like all of a sudden, I didn't realize that this place had 4 walls. That's weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't entirely sure. I just thought this place was a vortex, and now I realize that humans are in here.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. It's a concept.
It definitely flipped it. It used to be that everyone would hang out outside that didn't want to smoke, and then they'd have to miss the music inside. And now, if you need a cigarette, you can step out on the patio. But it's nice to be able to go see our friends play and to be able to perform in a place that is smoke free.
All right, we're gonna play another tune. This is called "Take a Boat." Pitch a line, catch a wave, post flag and leave the bay. Showing life is easy every time returning. Thoughts you live and things you learn. You be singing along with the best. You ain't afraid. Take a chance on me. I'm from the old sea. Starts on the richest Gulf of Southern hospitality. You be singing along with no time at all. You need me. Take a boat, it's the new train. What's heavy in a new name? Packing it up and shipping around. The mere time to get you to pay by the pound. So go the wagon, bring it on down. Let it never be the same. Never know what you'll gain. There's too many marks on your permanent record to go. From which you came, me all got ready tune to sing along to. Losing the war, winning the game, you see. Another chance to be free. Another life for you to play. Best strictly on our company. But it's a shame everything's been like broken bell waiting on the rain. Take a boat, it's a new train. What's ever in a new name? Packing it up and ship it around. The mere time to get you to pay by the pound. Circle the wagon, bring it on down. Let it never be the same. Never know what you'll gain. There's too many marks on your permanent record to go from which you came. You got a ring and string to sing along till you're losing the war in the game, you see. Another chance to be free, another life you bleed. Best strictly on our company, but it's shame and reasons bleeding like broken below. Waiting on the rain, take about it's a new train. What's heaven in a new name? I got a big shepherd around the mirror, time to get you to pay by the pound. So go back and bring it on down. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have been a very kind audience, and we haven't spent enough time talking about you. You are a phenomenal, well-educated, smart person for listening to an Adrian plus Meredith show. You guys didn't know who we were before this started, but you're gonna look us up, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe Facebook or something. Either way, say hi. You know, we're real people out here on the other side of this weird screen thing. Sometimes the screen talks back at you, and sometimes we can't see you. This is one of those times we can't see you, and but feel free to say hi and come and say hello to us and talk to Smokefree Music Cities. They're a great organization. They're doing good stuff too.
Yeah.
Definitely wear pants though. And I do have to remind people this year to do so. You know.
That is true. All right. Well, we'll close you guys out with one more song. Let's do Rome.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Smokefree Music Cities and the American Non-Smokers Rights Foundation for sponsoring this video. We really appreciate it. Thanks for having us a part of this initiative. We are very excited for it. All right.
Toodles.
Let's kick her off.
Search the moonlight for stars. Run a cornfield to find a piece of home. Count the years in your own space. After all over town is closed shop, remain for the concrete in place, for a new sound, new stage. No blood, no sweat on the voting faces. Ask me once like there's no sense in this dying tonight. Feel the things that you lost in the fire. Cold winter night, when you feel like there's nothing there to surround you, like nothing at home. When it's time to move on,